Hello everyone, this is our YouTube channel we just started, and this is our first episode of our
Cars project.
There you go. Yeah, my name is Kuba, and this is Brian, and this is his car. You wanna say something about it?
Yeah, it's a 1992 Lexus SC400. Well, it was. Now it has a 5.3 LM7 LS based engine with a turbo on it, a T56 transmission from a 06 GTO. It has a KA radiator from a 240 SX, some eBay intercooler, eBay parts, whatever, but it works. The only problem is at the last event, the oil got a little low and I blew it up. It still runs, but it has run line. So we're gonna take it apart, see what's going on. Hopefully it was just my error, nothing else. Hopefully it wasn't like, per se, a faulty feed or drain line for the turbo or something like that, you know. And if this motor is in fact blown, if it's not rebuildable, I am going to do a 6.0 instead of the 5.3.
Actually, on today's episode, we're gonna actually pull that engine out, so we're gonna show how to do that.
Yeah, well, this is a little different than your standard Lexus or even truck engine pull. This is made to be pulled pretty easily. The whole front of the car pretty much comes off.
You guys are gonna see later.
A couple of bolts for the bell housing, and it slides right out. We're also gonna put this thing onto an engine stand today, and flip her over and see if the rods are cooked.
Yeah. You guys are gonna see everything later.
Alright, stay tuned. Tear it down. We're first going to take all the accessories off.
Yeah.
We're probably going to leave the heads on and the headers because we do lift the engine by the actual headers. And we're going to take the oil pan off and see what's wrong on the bottom end. If it's a spun bearing, we'll know, and we'll know what to do from there.
Yep.
So enjoy the time lapse.
car doesn't look that good. Got some flake.
Show up here, moving it straight. There's flakes where the oil filter is supposed to be at. All around here. What the fuck? Red silk, I don't use red silk.
So we found the issue.
It's a spun bearing on whatever cylinders this is. It doesn't matter because it's spun. It's not that bad. This is definitely rebuildable. I only heard a little bit of a knock. It's nothing crazy. So I'm guaranteeing any of these cylinders are probably just scratched, not actually spun all the way, but this one is spun for sure. And it was just a lucky number 3. So what we're gonna do is put this block to the side, maybe put it into something else or save it for a spare. And I have a 6.0 sitting right there underneath the towel. And I'm probably gonna do that motor. Woo! It's a little crustier than this one, but it's okay. It's gonna work.
Hi, Tom.
And
Hello.
we're also gonna do 6.0 heads, 317 heads. These are 862s. These are the 5.3 heads. So it gives you a little bit less power, but we're gonna do 317 heads for. It's better for boost, supposedly. That's what I read online. So we're gonna do those heads, 6.0 block, probably maybe throw a cam in. I have LS 9 cam, and then we'll see how she rips. Maybe do a clutch even too. So stay tuned. Hey guys, so it's a few days later. We have the 5.3 pulled out. We're gonna do the 6.0. And 5.3 only spun a rod bearing in cylinder number 4. Still rebuildable, but I want to go a little bit more power, and I feel like the 6.0 should work really well. And we have an event coming up, so by the time I got parts for this engine and put it all together, I feel like the 6.0 would be a lot faster. I had to retune it anyway, so 6.0 it is. In the next few episodes, we're going to show you our friends' cars. We have Skylines, S13s. Koopa drives an S13, very nicely built. We did a tube front end on it just last winter. We have a friend, Chris, that has a S14 JZ, 2JZ S14. Very nicely built, knows how to drive really well. We're also going to take you to our events that we go to. I do have this S14.5 over here. I will show that in the next video. It's a long process of project. I really want to take my time on it and make sure it comes out the way I wanted it to years ago. This is actually my first car. My S14.5 was my first car. This is like my 5th, so this Lexus. So basically, stay tuned and you'll see what we got going. We've been trying to do this for years and we just never picked up a camera. Now we did. So hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as we do. And we'll go from there. What's in store for this Lexus? Next couple of episodes, probably respray the bay because it's a little dirty and scratched up from all the events. This motor's been in here for about 1.5 years, so it lasted a pretty good amount of time. Especially because I really beat on it. I overheated it a bunch. I had problems with fans before, problems with radiators. Now I have a KA radiator with a ISR fan setup, and it runs beautiful. Doesn't go over 200. These engines run at 210, so it doesn't go over 200, even with the big turbo behind it. Also want to do wiring, because I have this custom fuse box or fuse panel, and when I first did it, it was clean, but I added more stuff like a radio, lights, and whatnot, and it just got like super rat nesty. So I'm gonna do a Corvette fuse box just to go a little bit like an OEM type thing. ECU is stock, so I'm gonna stick with that. It works well. I'm gonna change this dashboard a little bit. I have a pedal box set up in here, so I have the cylinders somewhere, and I have them right here actually. This would be clutch, brake. I want to hide those. I don't want them to be protruding through the dashboard anymore. I do want to also clean up the dashboard, make it look a little bit better. And for ease of transmission removal, I cut the tunnel. I was supposed to make a actual like center console, sort of. I was supposed to make a center console for it, but I never did. So I'm gonna get on that too. Also, I'm gonna strap down the fuel tank a little bit better and change the battery box to a little bit smaller one. So stay tuned, and hopefully you guys enjoy what we got going for you, and see you in the next one.